Hi guys, Aysha here. So this is my first video on this channel. I used to have a separate channel called Her Wanderlust Chronicles, but that one didn't take off too well. I didn't make too many videos, plans got put on hold, all that kind of stuff. Life got in the way for a little while. So I decided to shut down that channel, start completely over with my new adventures that are coming up, and I wanted to share them all with you. So this video is going to be mostly an introduction, and by the title you can tell that I have some exciting news, which I will get to in a little while. But first, I just kind of wanted to share a little bit about myself, introduce you guys to who I am, give you guys the opportunity to introduce yourselves below. I'd love to know who my followers are going to be, and along the way I will be asking for suggestions and all that kind of stuff. So first of all, this channel is going to be about travel, about where I find inspiration, about day in the life, things that I'm going through on a day-to-day basis, all in terms of living abroad. So that is my big exciting news, is that I am going to be moving to Europe, hopefully in the beginning of 2016. As of right now, I live in the Chicagoland area. I have lived here my entire life. Love it here. The weather, not so much. I have always been the kind of girl that loves living in natural settings with streams and creeks and forests and mountains and all that kind of stuff. And the Midwest, at least where I live in the Chicagoland area, doesn't really offer those kind of things without having to leave the area. So I had the idea to travel. I have always loved travel. I've loved the opportunities that it gives, the experiences that it allows, the people that you get to meet, the new cultures that you get to experience, and all that kind of stuff. But during high school, I ended up with really bad anxiety, and it lasted quite a few years. And in October of 2012, I had my first panic attack while I was driving, which, trust me, if you've had them, you know how much fun that is not. So that led me to stop driving for 6 months. I rarely left my house just because I was afraid of having a panic attack anywhere I went. Anything triggered it. I was having like 30 and 40 panic attacks a day. It wasn't fun. So that kind of slowed down my life for a while. And at the end of, mid to end of 2014, a friend and I had talked about traveling to Europe and just going backpacking, just the two of us, traveling around Europe, visiting all the sites, staying in hostels, and all that kind of stuff. But as you know, life kind of throws you curveballs sometimes, and she ended up going to Uganda for a while, which I would love to visit that country as well, and be able to volunteer at an orphanage and things like that there. But so that kind of like put plans on hold for a little while, and when she came back from Uganda, she ended up moving to Hawaii, which again, I'm insanely jealous because I want to go there as well. But during all of, our plan was to travel around Europe for all of 2015. Well, it is now almost the end of 2015, or nearing the end of 2015, and I haven't been anywhere yet. So my plan, sorry, my phone is going on. I still want to travel. I still want to do all those things, but I didn't have really the opportunity or the means to do so. And I also just didn't really want to travel by myself, knowing the history of my panic attacks and that kind of stuff. Now, it's been over a year since I've had panic attacks, so I'd feel comfortable leaving now, even if I did go by myself. But I don't know, sometimes you just want the assurance of having somebody with you, and it's always nicer to have somebody along when you get sick or when you're feeling homesick, and you just want that comfort of knowing that you've got somebody there that you are comfortable with. So anyways, fast forward to this year, this fall, I've really been considering my life and where it's got me going and what I want to do with it. I just turned 26 a couple days ago, and as of right now, I'm a wedding photographer in the Chicago area, and I've had my business for the last 5 years. I absolutely love it. I love the clients that I get to work with. I get to be creative, and I get to go on adventures and all that kind of stuff. But there's still a part of me that really, really wants to travel. And not just travel for short term. I want to live abroad, and I want to experience something different than America. I've always had kind of like the wanderlust heart and the free spirit and the adventurous spirit and that kind of stuff. So I don't think I could get older and be happy with my life if I know I didn't take a chance to do something like that and to experience a different kind of life than I do now. So with that being said, I have kind of looked at different European countries for a while, and I've settled on Germany, of all places. So this is kind of the beginning of my adventure. I am applying to be an au pair. I've been a nanny in the United States for quite a few years, something that I absolutely love to do along with my photography business. So those are two things that I could easily move to another country and still be financially stable. So at this point in time, I am sending out applications, trying to connect with host families and that kind of thing. I do know quite a few people that live in Germany right now, so I won't be going there without some kind of knowledge, and I've got connections there, so I won't necessarily be moving into the unknown. I am learning the German language at the moment, so I will be creating videos kind of on my experience with that and little things that I learn along the way and that kind of stuff. But as of right now, my plan is to move at the beginning of 2016. I'm hoping within the first 3 or 4 months of the new year. I still don't have a passport yet, so that is the first thing on my list. But I'm also looking into options as far as universities go and studying abroad and that kind of thing, just to kind of get me in to the country and get me immersed as much as possible, so that I'm not just over there and kind of hoping that things fall into place. So yeah, as of right now, I'm looking into being an au pair, and with that, I would also be able to have the chance to study German, which would be really cool too. I've looked into some German homestays that immerse you fully into the culture, where you live with a teacher for a few weeks, and they help you learn German and that kind of stuff. So that's always an option as well. So I'm not sure if I will really be doing a travel around Europe so much as I will be moving to a country and just kind of living there. I have followed so many YouTube videos and YouTube accounts, channels, and subscribed to so many different people that have just packed up their lives and moved to another country, and it's one of the best decisions they've ever made. And it's something that I've wanted to do, and I just feel that now that I'm 26, I want to do something for myself. And I feel like that would be a really good opportunity, and there's nothing holding me back as of right now. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, and I'm really excited about the opportunity. So, like I said, this channel will be about my preparations as I prepare to move to Germany. It'll be my preparations of learning the language and kind of how that's going. I'll be doing day in the life videos. I will be doing a lot of different stuff, Q&As and all that. So, as of right now, the next question would be, where am I going? I've looked into Munich, I've looked into Berlin, I've looked into Trier, I've looked into Hamburg, and all those different places. So as of right now, I think I'm just going to wing it. It depends on the best au pair opportunity that I find. I'm not really picky or selective on the area that I live in. I've heard that Germany is a safe country. I've heard that it's a beautiful country. My grandfather is German. He was stationed there in the army for a while. And it's just, I've got the German connections, and having my own roots being German, in a way, in a weird way, it just kind of feels like going back home. I don't know why, but I'm excited about the opportunity. So I will be doing an about me video with like 50 facts and that kind of thing. Kind of just my plans and that kind of stuff. So if you guys have any ideas on videos that you want to see, any suggestions that you guys might have, any tips on moving abroad, anything like that, I would love to hear that kind of stuff. Leave that below, and I will be going through all the comments and questions and all that kind of stuff, and I will build videos based on what I get in those. I will also be starting up a new blog where I will be writing different things about my experiences as I'm getting ready to move to another country, and also share about life once I move there and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, whatever you guys want to see, whatever you guys are interested in seeing, just let me know. Post those in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe here.